Today we're going to be making Milky donuts. So we're going to be needing piping bag. Go to any baking shop and ask them for piping bag, they'll give you. And we also need evaporated milk. You can actually use any brand of choice. And so we also need vegetable oil, this flour, and we also need yeast, and we need sugar. Yes, that's sugar, and powdered milk, any brand of choice. Also, we also need some cooking and baking margarine. You can use any brand of choice, and spoon. Guys, this spoon can come in place of skewer. If you don't have a skewer, then just use a spoon. And water. So that spoon actually is what we're going to use to make the hole in the donut. That's very much later in the video. So in a clean bowl, add your flour. Guys, just do you at this point any quantity of flour. I'm just making this for like to eat in the house here, so I didn't really have exact measurement of all these things I'm putting. By the way, that's sugar. Yes, that is sugar. So just add sugar to the flour, and yeast. Add yeast, just enough to make it rise. And we're going to go ahead to add our margarine into the flour, just like. Yes, go ahead to add your margarine to the mixture, just like so. And then also add egg. 1 egg is just enough. Yeah, go ahead to crack the egg and pour it into the mixture, just like as you can see I'm doing. And then I went ahead to add water. Be careful with this water. You don't want your mixture to be too loose. When you add your water, go ahead and mix it very properly, just as you can see me doing. After some minutes, this is what I have well mixed in the bowl. You can see it is well mixed. Okay, yeah, this is what I have. So on the working surface, just sprinkle some flour like so, and then put your dough there and start kneading. Please, you have to knead this thing very well. You have to make a fist with your hand and then knead. If you're using your hand to knead, you have to knead this for 25 minutes. Keep kneading and kneading. If you're tired, switch over to the next hand, or you call somebody to come and help you. So after some minutes, this is what I have. I was still kneading. But if you have a mixer, 15 minutes will do. Just put it in your mixer. After 25 minutes, this is what my dough look like. It should be light and just how you can see it there. So the next step is we're going to take what I'm doing now is just sprinkling some flour on parchment paper. By the way, that's not parchment paper. I didn't have parchment paper, so I used A4 paper. I cut it in squares just like so, and then I sprinkled some flour on it. And then on the working surface again, drizzle some vegetable oil on the surface, rub it in just to coat the surface you'll be working on. And then you're going to take your dough, cut it like so. Just cut it into small size, just as you can see I'm doing. And then take it, flatten it like this, just you can see, and fold in the edges just as you can see. Cover the opening very well, because this will determine the shape of your donut. Rub it a bit on the oiled surface, and then just like drop it to just release any air that may be in the dough. Roll it very well. Make sure you roll it properly, let it have a round shape, and just keep throwing it there so that it can lose the air. Not so much throwing, by the way. Make sure that you roll it very well, and then drop it on the parchment paper like that, and just press it a bit with your hand. Do like that for the remaining of the dough. Do the same thing for the remaining of the dough. And this is what we have. Guys, please, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button to see more of this juicy content. So we went ahead to sprinkle flour on the dough, so that, because I'm going to cover it just now, so that the liner is not going to stick on the dough. Covering it, we're going to leave it to sit for an hour so that it's going to rise. Now, yeah, so in a pan, add powdered milk, just quantity you want, but don't do too much. Just the size that is going to be equal to the number of donuts you have. That's sugar. We're making the milky filling, by the way. We are trying to make condensed milk. Condensed milk consists of powdered milk, sugar, and water. That's water, by the way. So I'm just going to stir this properly. Stir it just so that you get this. Stir it so that it's going to loosen any clump the milk would have or has. And then transfer it to a cooker. You're going to decrease your cooker to low heat and keep stirring this mixture just like this. Stir continuously. You're going to keep this on heat not so long. 5 minutes is okay, or when the thing shows the first boil. So I just kept stirring my mixture on low heat, remember. Yeah, and then I had my first boil. As you can see, it's already boiling. At this point, our condensed milk is ready. We're going to set that aside and go right to our dough. 1 hour later, our dough has risen. Am I correct? This is what we have. Okay, yeah, the small dough. Oh no, that particular one. So yeah, this is what we have our dough now. This is what we have now. Please, guys, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel. So the next step is to work on our milky filling. This is the condensed milk. I transferred it to a plate. So I'm just going to add powdered milk to it. The quantity that you like. But just know, the more powdered milk, the more thick it becomes. So we're also going to add our evaporated milk to it to loosen everything up a bit. So I just started with adding small, and I started mixing. Yeah, and then this is it. Look at the consistency, guys. Just do it whichever way you like. If it's too much, you add more powdered milk. If it's too thick, add more evaporated milk. I like this consistency. So I went ahead to fry my dough in a pan. Add oil, and then please, medium heat, guys. Very high heat is going to burn your donut, and very low heat is going to make the dough soak up oil. After some seconds or minutes, I flipped the donut to the other side, and yes, this is what we have. And yes, I'm done frying, and wow, see those freshies. They're looking so nice. I could just eat them like that. But no, we are not done. So I went ahead to dust my donuts in powdered milk. This step, I just did it. So just dust your donuts in powdered milk, just like I'm doing. Do this for all of your donuts. Just like this. Dust it, guys. And then I went ahead. Remember that spoon? This is where it does its work. So I used my spoon to make my own hole in my donut, just as you can see. Please, guys, go ahead to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share to get more amazing content. So I kept, I just continued putting a hole in the donuts, just as you can see. Yeah. And then I picked up my milky filling, and this is the part, the star parts. I started filling my donut. Yes, put as much as you want. I So I started feeling it and feeling it. This particular one took a lot of feeling, though I don't know why. So yeah, this is what we have, and voila, our Milky donut is ready. Please guys, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.